What day is it, bitches?
Is it hump day?
It's both definitely Humpday, sir. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. If Josh ever, oh, that's you. Well, I'm here. I'm back. I shall be back forevermore. It just struck me. For
Oh
the
look,
next show, we have the possibility of an interesting show.
yes, I was thinking about that earlier today. Where should we do it at? Do you remember that picture from Noobapalooza? You know which one I'm talking about already, right?
Yep.
Joe Ford was there too and everything.
Reminds
I
me, I need to call him.
That might be a fantastic idea. Although you have much more room.
Mhm.
But
We'll
I
figure
didn't mind.
something out.
Yeah.
What's going on, Raymond? Brian? Where would you rather be, in the chat or not in the chat?
We could just drag you on the show.
I was getting there.
Well, you know me, everything looks like a nail to me.
Hey,
Damn, I want some coffee. What the fuck?
yeah, I made sure to grab a cup on my way up.
I got some America water. America.
Stuff.
Fuck yeah.
It looks like Budweiser.
Right? It's an aluminum can too. Their whole thing is uh refill, don't landfill.
Okay. Are you going to refill it?
I have like 100 times already.
Oh, gotcha.
Thing cost me like $5. I was like, what? I saw it in the cooler and it was in with the waters. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then I looked a little closer. I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool.
$5 water. Every airport I've ever been in.
Right? Speaking of airports, I'm going to be visiting some airports soon enough, and it has been, whew, I don't even know. I'm going to say a decade or so since I've been in one.
Well, you are easing in at what actually turns out to be an ideal time because the airports have a lack of people in them. They're not empty, but they're definitely below half occupancy. And the planes that you're going to be flying have all open middle seats. They do not book middle seats right now.
Sweet.
So airports and flying right now are super easy, very, very comfortable, especially for a big guy.
Nice. I wonder if I could talk him into an upgrade.
There is no upgrade.
Oh, okay.
You fly Southwest, you get a boarding position. You can sit anywhere you want for the seats that are open when you get on.
Yeah.
But
Like I
right now,
said,
there's no bad seat.
it's been a while. Anyways, what the hell he's talking about? Most of you guys probably know. Double A might not. Hi, Double A. I'm flying to frickin' Maryland.
Yeah, we were trying to get together a trip, but with what happened with my family last month, on top of, the kids being at home for school, on top, well, the kid, you know, everything else, we even have some trouble getting some people to, consider taking a trip. Chuck decided to come to us again, so I will take it.
Hell yeah. Take what we can get, man. It's gonna be good times. Ray's coming down from New York.
What's going on, Double Aaron?
Double Aaron. There's only one Aaron.
Joseph Ford.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was just saying I need to call you. I've been busy this week, but
Yeah, Ford, I'm coming to freaking Delaware from the 3rd or from the 3rd to the 10th.
October 3rd to October 10th.
So put in for some time off, sucker.
Now he's stuttering.
Anyways, so what has been going on with you?
While you're here, Mystery D is a whopping 2-hour drive away. I don't, even though I've been to that area a few times, I don't know a ton of what's around there, but we'll have to figure something out. Between the spots that are in Wilmington and the spots that he might know in that area, that is easily a day trip, 2 hours is nothing.
Well, from what he's telling me, he don't have no epicness.
Cool, I'm off next week. Well, that doesn't help.
Look at the calendar, Joe.
Best response ever. That's all right. We'll figure something out. We'll be around. And the sun won't be going down at 4 o'clock yet, so.
Nope. Today I was paying attention, and it looked like about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So between 7:30 and 8, we'll still be all right for a while.
I was going to say, I would count on 7 o'clock for sure. Beyond that, you might be pushing it. Oh, you better spread, boy. He's ready.
Well, I'll be coming, so.
Wilmington is 60 minutes from us, so we'll figure something out. Well, I got to tell you, so we went out flying. The boys went out flying. It was our Amigos meetup, second weekend of every month. I've missed the past 2. Well, the last one I missed for what everybody knows to be obvious reasons. The one before that was just a debacle due to illness and scheduling conflicts with camping and all kinds of other stuff. But it was good. Eric took us to 2 pretty good spots. Not epic, but pretty good.
I don't know. That one with the parking garage and then the pedestrian walkways looks pretty badass.
It's not bad. The part that sucked, we were there on a Saturday. I don't know if there's much foot traffic on a Sunday, but there's one area of the building that's really cool. It would be awesome to be able to tie in the entire area, but there's one part where there was people walking. Yeah, but it's not bad. It's definitely better than average, but not quite epic.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm only going to have the one weekend day, really. That first Sunday.
Yep.
It kind of needed to work out like that for the way my pay works, so. It is what it is. Yes.
Oh. I-Flight arms break easy. You have to take that up with Raymond. But no, it was really cool to be out. Of course, I watched my footy, and after, weeks off the sticks, it wasn't as epic as I thought it would be. But that's all right. I still had a great time. But I got to see the giveaway drone.
You did? How would you think?
Very, very nice.
Like it's turned out to be quite the package.
So I've heard. Yeah, well, and I know some people are like that and they'll take their chances. I can't put somebody else's welfare in danger for my own desires. I just can't bring myself to do it.
That's Chris's job.
Well. But no, Sidewinder, I have never flown an I-Flight frame. I don't know much about them. Wow. Like, have I missed something? Is it just good form to have poor spelling now?
What the hell are you talking about?
Joe, crotches are epic. I knew what he was trying to say before he fixed it.
Well, a crotch is kind of like a crappy crotch. So what happens when you don't wash it out in like a week and a half? When it starts to turn. Shall I go on?
Oh, I see. He's trying to talk. Joe's trying to say he has an iFlight frame. He crashes it a lot. And I guess that he's saying that for him, it works out fine. Boy, I think somebody's been hitting the vodka.
Fucking Raz. Settle down, Razman. Well, there has been some FPV news in the works. Let me unveil some bullshit that everybody's going to talk trash on. Share screen. Window. Oh, I do have to make it separate, don't I? Whoops. Look at this nonsense, gentlemen. Ooh, the Bifrost 2 is coming.
Okay, so I see a slight modification over something I had seen before.
So you've seen stuff before?
So months ago, I want to say May, Fat Shark started talking about shark bite. And I forget who it was, but they had a set of antennas. It looked like the set that's there, but without the knobs on top, or the nubbies.
Yeah, well, it's the dude was saying that the two patches in front are actually the main antennas, and the nubbies are like backup, sort of. So it's going to depend on these for the main signal, but you're going to fly around yourself. You got those.
Oh, and that is May. Okay.
Well, this isn't the Facebook post. I couldn't find it in the time we had to look for it. It's just a video the dude popped up for first images.
Well, I'm curious how they're going to handle some of the problems or the potential pitfalls that Fat Shark has faced. For instance, downgrading of the bit stream, if you start getting signal loss, or how are they going to handle that?
From what I was hearing, that it's going to be more like analog.
So it's going to downgrade the entire picture versus.
Yeah, well, the transmission system is going to be exactly the same as the original Bifrost.
Okay.
Which is basically what we have with analog already. There's just going to be a lot more freaking info. They do not have the digital cameras yet. So as of now, it looks like the Bifrost we all saw before that kind of sucked. But they're working on the connector, the digital connector, and the digital cameras to go with it. And once that happens, Chuck, gonna spend some money. Chuck, gonna spend some money.
I wonder if they're going to be compatible with the DJI, because a company out there, we knew it was going to happen, reverse engineered Digi's digital signal, and so they can now make unlicensed units.
Interesting.
Camera units, that is.
Yeah.
That was one of the shortcomings of the Digi system, is everything had to be Digi.
Not no more, suckers.
Because it would be smart. I think it was RunCam. Maybe it was RunCam. I think it was RunCam that reverse engineered it. And if they happen to work with Bifrost to make sure that the same pinout carries over, and maybe even that it uses the same protocol, then instead of having to choose one or the other, it'll work across the board, you know?
Yeah, I'm still really, 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 really glad I bought some HDOs.
I wonder, too, if having a digital camera will get rid of some of the, there was definitely a picture difference between Bifrost and Digi. It didn't have quite as much contrast, and the colors didn't seem quite as vibrant. And I wonder if having a digital camera signal will bring that up to being, a real comparison.
Well, I'm no electrical engineer or anything, but I can pretty much guarantee there is a fat little processor inside that unit. Because how else are they going to deal with the digital shit at all? So I'm sure that's going to be done. Plus, you got options in your Fat Sharks as well for making shit more colorful.
Yeah.
And
Mr.
no
D, have you seen Shark Bite?
Shark Bite. Did you call it Shark Bite?
That's what they're calling Bifrost 2.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Mike?
Hey, I'm personally damn okay with 720p. That's what my goggles go to anyway.
Okay, you've seen them on YouTube. I'm really curious in person. I try to hold out for personal experience because YouTube can easily, bias can kind of show through. People can leave stuff out, but when you see it, feel it, touch it, wear it for yourself, that settles everything.
Touch it. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm pretty stoked about it when I heard that they're finally getting off their ass with this.
You think you'll be an early adopter when it's officially released?
Yes, I do.
Looking for something new, huh?
I just want that I want more detail in my picture.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, 720 is fucking fine with me.
I would be really surprised if on screens that size, if you could really tell the difference of 1080 versus 720. Not going to say you can't. I'm just going to say I would be a little surprised.
Well, them OLEDs are pimping.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it worst comes to worst, I'll have to get in some goggles that have larger OLEDs because apparently those have come down in price over the past couple of years, and companies are starting to use them.
Mm-hmm.
I think are the HDO2s bigger screens? I forget. They're not the ones that have it yet. I think it was another company. I think. Old eyes can. Yeah, we're just kind of spacing out here, guys. So.
Well, no, I'm just kind of trying to decipher some of the comments.
Yeah, that's actually a good question, Mr. Fordo. We don't have those details because we don't prepare that fucking much for these shows. So
check that out. Plummet went DJI.
Yes, he did. Were you waiting on that Vista Plum? He's already got 2 air units. I think he needs a frame he can put it in. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, it is pretty chunky.
Off axis. What's up, brother? Yes, drugs can be good. It can also be very bad. I'll tell you what, and this is a slightly different subject, but it's it's all FPV. Me and Thomas in chat, and Chris, we were talking about SD cards. Have you seen the price of SD cards lately, my friend?
I have not.
Holy shitamoly, Batman. You can get a freaking 128 gig extreme for like 20 some bucks. Like it's come down in price in the past, like recently, like a lot. We were
Okay.
like, holy shit. You can get the Samsung, you use those Samsung ones, right? You can get the 128 gig. I think it's $20.
Okay. Last time I bought SD cards, I found some Samsung 64 gigs, class 3, all that other stuff, for like $9 a piece. So I bought like 5 of them.
Yeah, absolutely. That surprised me. I haven't been looking for them lately, and then we looked into it all of a sudden, and we're like, "Whoa, time to buy some shit."
And on a long day, I have filled up past the halfway mark. So I don't buy 32 gig cards, but I don't feel the need to buy the 128s either. As long as the price, warrants it. But
Yeah, I have two 64s. It's done me fine. I probably want one more, but at the price they got them going at, I'll have a whole box of them. That'd be great.
well, and I usually do that probably once a year. I make a purchase of at least 4, if not closer to 6. I'll throw them all in my bag, and I shit you not, man, they get up and walk.
Dude, I lost a 200. What is it? What's the 200 size? 200.
256?
I lost a 256 SanDisk Ultra. That
Wow.
motherfucker. That was when I got my phone. So that was before the prices dropped. That shit was like $70, like $80, something like that. It's in this truck somewhere. It like slid underneath the dash or some shit. I don't know. I've torn this truck apart looking for it. It's because they come from China. China.
So why did the price drop on components, on the memory components? Is it because of new tech?
Yeah, because I'm due to get some SSD for my laptop too. And what I want is brutally fucking expensive last time I looked. I want two 1 terabyte SSDs.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Man, you get 2 SSDs with an appropriate controller, throw those things in a striped pair, and have screaming performance.
Yes, sir. I'm wanting to edit
Don't
that
store
frick.
anything on it permanently.
I'm
I don't
wanting.
think you are.
I'm wanting to throw that freaking 4K footy up in my editor and put 4,000 alterations on it and be able to watch it clearly.
Well, good. That works out for everybody. If the memory manufacturers went into overproduction and with the slump in the economies, people aren't buying things and now they're just trying to get rid of things, I'm down with that.
Damn, of course, my timing going on vacation, so I'm spending ludicrous amounts of money to be able to do so. 6.5 terabyte. What the?
It's a lot of porn. And who downloads porn anymore?
I know. I haven't downloaded porn. God, I can't even remember.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm about an hour. Well, I'm in Pontiac, Detroit, just outside of Pontiac. Yeah, and I happen to be right next door to an airport.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh my God. And it's not the noise and stuff like that that bothers me. It's the fact that I can't just go out in the parking lot and burn some packs, or that I shouldn't.
Shouldn't uh, is a volatile word.
And I haven't.
I just watched the same porn I downloaded when I was 20. She's still hot. Fucking off actors.
Heather.
Oh, shoot, dude, if you're in Detroit, there's a lot of FPV in Detroit, my friend.
I know, but I'm just outside of where the good shit is. To be able to do it after work. And then again, with being here with someone else, that just kind of hoses everything up.
No way. He's just like, hey, we're going to this bando. It's really cool. It's very historic.
We're going to the worst, most drug infested part of town. You're going to have a great time.
I was gonna say, if you have a gun, make sure you bring it loaded, okay? Locked and loaded.
Yeah.
It's gonna be perfectly safe, but if you see a crowd of gentlemen that are looking at us, don't look them directly in the eye.
This is the sharpest object I own.
I'm surprised they let you take that shit.
Oh, bro, I got a whole collection of them. They don't hassle me. They're not over 7 inches. They're like 6 3/4. 7 inches is the cutoff. And because they're technically screwdrivers and tools, and they don't actually have a sharp tip, they're not considered weapons. But
Ford, I know you got something for that. So then they shouldn't have any problem.
no, go ahead. Let me know how that goes. Maybe it'll work in your prison pocket.
Yes, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Keister. Well, keister is a German word for pocket or coin purse or something.
No, I was not aware of that. I'm gonna roll with
Everybody
it.
has a keister. Not everybody knows how to use it.
I've had a little practice. Oh. Well, we are just kind of hanging out with you guys tonight. Me and Josh both pretty much had long running days today. So yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm getting back into the swing of things. I've been catching up with some of you guys, watching your videos. I know I haven't really made myself known, but I've been watching some here and there, getting back into the swing of it all.
I had a pretty awesome video lately. Yes. I didn't think it was going to be any good when I watched over the footage. Then I started putting it together, and I'm like, holy crap, this is turning into something.
That's what it is. Mr. ED nailed it.
Which one?
Sorry.
Keith. Okay. Is that why you? Is that where you the junk in the trunk came from?
I got trash in my kist.
I knew he had something. Let's see here.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. Nice to see you too.
Yeah, was kind of expecting Eric to be in here, and Christopher was a possible. He was seeming a little flaky when I asked him, so probably no Christopher. But we were supposed to have an Eric in here. We were going to talk about some stuff. Most of you guys know already, but we were going to go over it again. And the link is in the description this time. I swear, and it works.
So, talk to me about this because I'm a little out of the loop. I knew that something was going to happen, but I didn't have any details, and then it executed when I took my hiatus. So, I know you guys are doing. I'll let you talk.
Well, it started with Eric. Eric came up with this idea because he had some leftover parts just sitting around, and he's like, you know what? Let's get this. Let's do a giveaway with these things and give away a quad. And then we kind of thought about it, and we're like, hey, let's get somebody new into the hobby. Which we all thought was a fantastic idea. And I'm making this the short version because most people have heard most of it in bits and pieces. But he shipped all those parts to Chris because somehow Chris got roped into building it. And He is our builder. Um, so he built it. We did the live stream a few days ago, and it was fantastic. Sorry, Mike. We were assholes. We stomped on his live stream. We, it's the lack of preparation. We're idiots. Just stomped all over his live stream. I feel bad. Yeah. Anyways, so we put together. Chris got the parts, and well, they pretty much all turned out to be a bunch of junk. Exactly. So we decided we're not going to do that to whoever gets it. That's bullshit. And we have a really good budget this time around. Thanks mostly to where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, he's not here. Did he leave? Mystery D. I know you're in here, you bastard. He donated a ridiculous amount of money for whatever truistic reasons he had, and we're grateful for it because we got a TBS Source 1 frame. We bought a F4 Mamba stack. Hoover 420, a recent addition to my Fly Buddies. Shut up, Joseph. Donated some quad box booster motors. And of course, Plummet has donated $5 to $15 every stream since we could fucking remember. So I got to throw his name in there too. And let's see what we're using the camera that Eric had. We were gonna do Fly Sky in it. I bought a receiver for it, a really nice receiver for it, and everything. But then Sidewinder decided he was gonna give up a QX7. So this thing's going FR Sky now, and that put a wild hair up my ass. So I decided to throw in my old Dominator V3s with LaForge in them, diversity, which was really good at the time. I don't know whatever happened to LaForge. They kind of got drowned out. Well, everybody got drowned out by rapid fire, but so this is and we're gonna buy like 4 batteries. Eric's gonna get a charger, and this is gonna be one hell of a kickoff to somebody to get into the hobby for us or for them.
Yeah, that's quite a starter package. It's like, it leaves very little to still
No.
need to acquire. I mean, the only thing I don't think I've heard, and look, it's no obligation, obviously, to include something like this, but batteries for the goggles, batteries for the drone.
Yeah, I thought of the batteries for the goggles, and I was like, shit. Well, I got 2 of them for those tattoo 2500 Fat Shark batteries. So I'll throw one of those in there. I can always get another one later. And then the one I got, the one I'll put in there is damn near brand new. I think I used it once, and we have the budget to buy them a pack of 4 Ovonic batteries. So
wow,
absolutely every single component one would need to fly and get in the air.
is this a 4S drone or a 6S drone?
This is a 4S. I'm going to get some 4S 1300 Ovonics.
Hey, 4S is no slouch yet. And especially for somebody who's starting out. I mean, I don't know about you. I started out on 3S.
Yes, Night Train. Eric said he was going to pick up a reasonable charger. Like I said, this is a noob setup, so we're not going for anything premium. We don't even want to attract the kind of people who want to get on it because it's so awesome. But it turned out to be pretty fucking awesome anyway.
Well, let me tell you, the F4 Mamba stack with, I guess, the 35 amp or the 25 amp ESC is no slouch. Those blaster motors are freaking nice.
2500, 2207, 2500 kV.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
And I also have over a handful of lemon limes to throw on it, and Chris has tested it on lemon limes and says it flies freaking great with them. So that's gonna work out. And and Chris is putting a custom. Chris is gonna tune it up so it flies absolutely ridiculously proper, and he's also gonna dial it back a bit. so that a person can actually learn how to fly on it and not be, so it'll be more like a 3S quad. And of course, and you are included in this. The person that wins is going to have as much tech support and learning support as they could possibly need from any one of us, one-on-one, video chat, whatever. We are included in the deal.
Of course.
So, and we're doing this through nomination. Nobody enters the giveaway. They enter somebody else in the giveaway. And if that person has any quad shit, I don't care if they have a set of goggles. No, it's not for that. This is to get somebody new into the hobby, which is the heart of what the Noob Tube stands for. It always has. So that's the way it is.
How do you plan on, first of all, that is a phenomenal package. I mean, if a starter package of this quality exists anywhere, I've never seen it.
And I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to say what it is, but you would not believe the budget we spent is for what we've got and what we're given is like it cost us not very much.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, and with that said, the one thing that I know we've talked about some of this before, the one thing that really irks me in this hobby is the greed. There are some greedy people floating around to take whatever they can take, regardless of what they take away from someone else. So my question to you is more about how do you plan on trying to prevent people from nominating themselves or getting into a nomination circle jerk?
Which we've actually had someone nominate themselves already. And sorry if you're listening, I'm not going to say your name, but you know who you are. You're getting dropped from the list. This is not going to be like your normal giveaway. We are reviewing who gets nominated. We are checking them out. So far, we know a lot of the people that are doing the nominating and that have vouched for the people they're nominating. So, you know, we're just gonna, it's pretty much we're gonna do the best we can. We'll do some Facebook stalking. And if somebody doesn't seem like they need to be on the list, they're not going to be on the list. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm down for that. And look, anything I can do to jump in long after the fact now to just kind of help out everything from any angle, you know, just start orchestrating, you know, start pointing a finger and, you know, hey, need you to do this. I'm down for any of it. This really excites me. I'm, you know, in my head, I see a 12-year-old kid, a 14-year-old kid, you know, single parent family, obviously not the kind of person that's just going to jump into this at that level, who lives in an area where they can do this with other people.
It's not Falco Plummet.
Oh, and you know, to be able to do something like this on this level for somebody is phenomenal.
Absolutely. And like I said, most of the nominees we've had so far have been through people that we know pretty personally. So, all the people that are on it so far, which I'd say there's 3, I believe, with a few more to be added on that just haven't been for no reason. So. Joseph Ford, yes.
Yeah, because look, if I end up thinking of somebody, seeing somebody who looks like they could be a nomination, I'll throw the name in.
Absolutely, and this is
nominations.
This one giveaway does not disclude us from entering other people.
Good.
And we're gonna do a random pick at the end, but you guys just have to trust us that we're, you know, everything's on level because we're orchestrating this shit a little different.
Well, and I'll talk to you after the fact. I've already talked to the guys a little bit, and it sounds like you guys have talked amongst each other. I want to make sure we take care of all of our sponsors for this.
Yeah. Oh, and also, this was a newer thing that happened. Is Sidewinder is going to make the person a custom lanyard as well.
Wow. You
Yeah.
guys are so awesome.
Dude, I'm blown away by what this has turned into. Like, as soon as we made it public, everybody's like, here's good stuff. Kind
Well,
of blew
and
me
having
away.
Chris and Eric and yourself, vet everything and make sure it's properly functioning and well, just ready to go is just icing on the cake.
I give most of the credit to the guys. I'm just kind of adminning half-assedly because I do a lot of shit half-ass. Oh, look, Mr. Energy himself. Eric, you try it again because you're gonna need a new code because it's been too long. That should only last so long. I don't know how you don't know how to sign in on your own, dude. You have access to the goddamn Gmail account.
That might be part of the problem.
Do they not? I thought everybody did.
Well, I thought everybody did too, but maybe we need to make a round of checks.
Like, I don't even get it. I don't have to use that code no more.
I normally don't, but for the first time in like 6 months, I had to today.
All right, I'm gonna freeze basically, but I can still hear and talk.
I got you. Oh, what a great face too. That's so awesome. Screen grab.
What? That's not that good.
All right, let's see. I know, I'm messing with you.
Eric, it's 253-733, but you're probably gonna need a new one.
Wow, thanks, Fordo. That's awesome. And thank you, Plummet. I didn't speak up. I know Chuck did, but thank you. And I think I saw one other one tonight. You guys are just so awesome. Our solid regulars, you guys give in so many ways. And a lot of it goes unseen, it goes unsaid, and it doesn't need, accolades or attention. But on that same note, I think it warrants praise, just somebody to say thank you. If you're one of those people that has given something, there's a lot of very generous people that revolve, around or that are involved with this group, and you guys are awesome. There you go. That sounds like a common story, one I'm familiar with. A 3S wizard all by myself. No idea what's going on, but we did it. Well, we have some pretty cool stuff already on hand, and I think we're definitely going to leverage some of that. And then for you guys who have sponsored, who have stepped up, and just been so generous, we're going to make sure that we try to give you a proper thank you.
Eric, do it again. The code you sent for is now expired. Oh, okay. He lost the login info when he switched phones. That's why I tell Google to remember all my passwords. Anyways.
Okay, so we have the giveaway sign up form in the
it's in the description. In the description of this stream and our last stream. If you want to, Josh, at some point you can make a fancy little Facebook post and put it in the Noob group.
I will.
We were thinking about some Instagrammy too, but I don't really think this needs to be all that widespread.
I'm okay if it is. I would like to see a little attention because one of the things I want to do for, everybody who's been generous with their offerings is to make sure that we give some recognition. so that the world knows that they gave to this cause.
Oh,
At
I'm
least
down
part
for.
of the world that's going to see this.
I'm down for that. I'm just talking about the sign up form. I would keep it. I don't mind if it stays a little local. It's going to be a hell of a lot harder to screen people if it gets big. That's for damn sure.
I have no problem signing up for that task. I will vet people all day.
You are good at that shit. All right. If you want to blow it up then.
Joe, that's something I've slumped off on a lot the last couple of weeks, and I'm not jumping right back into is all the social media. I don't miss it.
Hey, right on. Thanks, Night Train. Pretty much anything at this point is going to go to whatever we're doing next. What we got is pretty much covered through people's generosity outside of monetary, and of course Mystery D's ridiculous fucking donation. He blew fucking Joe's donation out of the water, dude. Squishes. He went nuts. I told him, don't go that nuts. We don't need that much nuts. But he gave us all the nuts.
Well, now Eric wants the code. You got to give it like 4 times.
709-602.
709-602. Well, this is
holy
cool.
Shit. Oh my gosh. All right. Generosity is ever flowing. Let me get back in here. Have you seen? There we go. Have you seen the keychains that Thomas Gertis has made?
Nope.
You have not. Eric, get your ass in here.
StreamYard is hard, damn it.
Anyways, I'll say something when he gets in here because he can show you what I'm talking about.
This is cool. I was just sitting here thinking, last year, Fordo made a pretty big donation in the form of a drone that he assembled and put together, and we did a giveaway on. So this is just coming in line with like turning into a trend.
I know. Look at this guy down here trying to copy my old look.
Well, what's going on, guys?
What's going on, Eric?
What's up, brother? Hey, before you get started, Eric, I know your energy is always cracking when we talk about this. Let me see the keychain.
I already know what you want to see.
Okay. You guys see that shit? That is an actual alien frame. Like, see if you can show them the side. There are camera plates. There are standoffs. That is a full frame inside there.
Yeah, Chris Justice, MD95 TSI, put me up with this, made by Thomas Gertis. And this thing is amazing. I mean, I had to have it. I would do anything, just about anything, to get it.
He has Thomas has a resin printer, and so he took the CAD shit from Dr. Watson, and he printed those things out of resin, and then he cast them in epoxy himself.
And Chris is gonna make it fly.
Thomas just told me that he's going to include one for the giveaway.
Wow. And so now I stand corrected. I did see one of those last weekend, and I immediately noticed the detail in it and was floored.
Right? Dude, he showed me that some of his resin prints. That shit is on fire, dude.
Yeah, and then to cast it in epoxy and resin, that very nice.
Yes. So thank you, Thomas, for that addition. Eric, unleash
the Kraken.
Rawr. Well, first of all, man, Josh, how you been, man? I seen you last weekend. We had a great time. Broke lots of stuff and drowned lots of stuff.
I did. I broke some stuff myself. Fortunately, not permanently. I was able to put it all right back together. But yeah, no, it was really awesome seeing you guys. I knew I missed you guys, and when all this has been going on, like I just try to stay hyper focused and what's going on, and not to get caught up in missing people and all, because you know what that can do to your mood. But it was so good for me just to be able to see you guys and spend the day with you guys. That I needed that.
Absolutely, man. And that's what makes it all like worth it. Like I wasn't even worried about what I broke or what didn't work when I got home. Like I was just excited just to get out and see you guys, hang out, show you guys what I had found and what others have found that brought us to there. It made it all worth it to me. I'd buy 3 more flight controllers and do it all over again.
So what were you holding up there?
Oh, so yeah, I was just holding up my my bag of trash props and flight controllers. So believe it or not, I was able to get the dump off of the flight controller with a USB. Plugs in USB, it works fine. Now, a little context: this flight controller was on my Alien that went into a creek after a hot coming in hot landing. It cartwheeled and landed in the only stream of water that was nearby, which was about the width of a foot. And it landed in that stream upside down and was not conformal coated, with the battery plugged in for about 15 seconds or longer before Chris grabbed it.
Well, you'll have to make a short like Instagram or Facebook post or something, because you are coming in hot.
I got the footage. Don't worry.
This guy comes screaming in, cartwheels down the hill and into the stream, and I didn't even have the decency to get up and say, "Oh, I just sat there like, yep, it's wet."
And landed upside down. I mean, it couldn't have been worse, right? So Chris runs over. Chris grabs it out of the stream, hands it to me, and at that point, I'm like, unplug. At that point, everything was still lit up, so I was like, you know what? I'll let it dry a couple days, fire it up, and maybe it'll work. Well, I fired it up all right. Smoke started coming out of the flight controller. I was like, whoops, that's not good.
Hey, real quick, guys. That is the Mystery D, who basically made the majority of this happen. So you guys bombard his channel, please.
Yeah,
just absolutely bombard it.
He's a great individual, man. Big heart, just like all the other donors.
And that's Thomas Curtis that I was talking about, guys, that does these resin prints things. So if you're interested, Thomas, people are willing to give you money, brother. So yeah,
those are hot.
And Night Train, if you can get a freaking CAD design of any frame you want, you can do that shit.
There's the keychain. I'm going to put it on my wall.
That will be the hard part. CAD drawings for frames are not necessarily commonplace outside of like the Source One.
Yeah, well, I don't know what else to call it. I'm sure there's other programs that do it, and he can do that too. But I don't know. I know he's got CAD shit from Doc. So
yeah. So you lost a VTX and a flight controller.
Yeah, but come to find out, and I gotta, I'm not gonna hide it or lie about it, because I found out the truth later. I thought the VTX that stopped working was the one I'd had for a while that I was beating and bashing. No, that one's still going, believe it or not. This was a newer one. So this is the result of Chuck's challenge to super loop from the front of that parking garage all the way to the back where the roof went in. Remember all them times I landed upside down with that Alien? Too many hard hits, and she quit on me. No lights. I got 10 volt out, so I know it's the VTX. Flight controller was putting out 10 volts out, no problem. So
gotcha.
Yeah, so I had a VTX go up on the one build, and then the flight controller obviously burnt out on the other. So all I did was took the VTX off of the Alien and just put it in my other reverb. Now I got 2 quads again.
Nice.
Yeah. Was Chris hopping on tonight or what?
Doesn't look that way.
I was hoping we were going to have gangbang night.
Yeah, well,
that's what I was hoping too.
Up.
That's what I was hoping too, but I guess Crystal didn't stream, and they decided to go out to some park to do their walk. So
good.
Yeah, that's good. Absolutely. Spend time with the family.
There's your answer, Sidewinder, in chat.
Oh, you know what? Why do I have? I need to close that because I can actually see the chat now that I'm actually logged in. Nah, Chuck, that was a fiasco because by the time you saw my comment and gave me the code, it was already expired. I'm like, am I ever going to even get in?
Yeah, they only give you a few minutes to use it. Yeah.
Security. Yeah.
Well, when I switched phones, I got logged out of all that stuff, and I don't have the passwords for all the NoobTube stuff. I haven't even had access to the NoobTube on Instagram since I did the phone swap.
Oh,
do you have access to Drive?
No.
Oh, because I thought we had all that shit listed in there.
Well,
anyway, that's
everything before the phone swap, and then now everything's disconnected. I got to put all the passwords in again, and I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
so we'll take care of that at some point.
Later. Nobody in chat cares about that.
No.
Night Train. The mount is holding up, bro. Besides the design defects it had with the all that guy's fault. With putting the ND filter slot being too thin and all that stuff, yeah, it's actually holding up really well. I did what you would call take my soldering iron and braze the whole thing, so it actually made that outer layer like a cohesive layer instead of layers upon layers. Kind of melted the top a little bit. So, but I do that on all my mounts. It helps.
Joe, I'm sending you a link now.
Oh Lord, we're actually get blessed with the presence of Mr. Fordo.
Is Joe hopping in?
He must have just finished work.
Oh, you know what time it is, guys. You know what time it's going to be when Joe hops on.
Whatever.
Yep, time for my nipples to get hard sitting right in front of this air conditioner. Joe,
I do believe in all our time zones it's sundown, correct?
6'9" huge horse cock.
I do believe it's sundown on all our time zones, correct?
I don't know. All I heard was something about horsecock.
No surprises there.
I said, it's in all our time zones, it's sundown.
Yep.
You know what happens at sundown?
Shirts off.
Oh, yeah, baby.
The godfather of shirts off there with his shirt still on.
Well, I'm waiting for Fordo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got to do it right. I mean,
you got sweatpants on?
I'm not wearing no pants. Come on, this is NoobTube.
That is the proper response.
Absolutely. You think I would have came down here and put pants on? You're out of your mind. I'll leave this show. I'm going right to bed.
Hey,
well, I'm all thrown off. I got here 15 minutes before the show kicked off. So I'm still fully clothed in every way. That is not going to last much longer.
No.
You guys want? I took my pants off as soon as I got done driving. So,
Absolutely.
if anybody doesn't know what a fly in a headlock looks like, we can get a strike on our channel real quick.
Send Chuck a message.
They're always talking about free the girls. Well, boys need to be free too.
Yeah.
So now I actually didn't get to get your honest opinion about both of the spots as what you thought after you went to the second spot. Because like I said, I like the mall spot. It's unique. It has a lot of character. There is some cool little things you can do with it. But I was really actually more excited to take you to that second spot.
All right. So The first spot. So to give everybody a little context, you'll have to catch, MD's and Eric's videos as they put them out. What's up, Fordo?
Fordo!
That Eric took us to was an abandoned outdoor mall. So not an indoor mall. It was like, almost like an outlet area. And it had been closed since 2016. So there's a lot of glass frontage, a lot of things like that. But it's just not kept. They do have the parking lot gated off. But other than that, there's nothing keeping people out. So, there's a lot of concrete. There's a lot of light posts. There's still the remnants of landscaping, but there's a lot of overgrowth too. And what you end up with is a pretty technical spot. It's definitely tight, not unbearable, but not very forgiving to mistakes. So,
Josh, just shut up. Just shut up.
I'm hot.
No.
A solid, upper tier good.
Yes, nobody heard anything you said, bro.
I know.
Nobody
I'm sorry. I'm
heard
going to keep talking anyway.
Okay.
The second
Hey,
spot.
check these out. I've been making my own masks.
That's the only thing you're wearing.
No, I know you didn't make that. I know you did not make that.
That's the only thing you're wearing.
There is no penis or balls on it anywhere.
I have to wear it to work.
See?
Yes.
Check this
I want
out.
one that looks like the Predator.
I got this one. Also, it's clear TPU.
I mean, honestly, guys, when's the last time we did a shirts off after sundown show? It's been a long time.
Yeah, right?
It's been
Last
too long.
week.
Been too long.
Last week or last
week.
show.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, the question is, does everyone else have a ball tickler on their desk? I'm just asking.
Yes, but I
got
don't have a
this
desk.
See, Chuck's knows what it's about. Wait, no, Chuck's got it on his chin.
I got this
Yeah, I
little
saw that.
tickler
That's
here.
pretty funny.
Little tickler.
That is. I like that. I told you, man. Who made those?
Thomas Gertis.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
telling him, if he can get me a Chuck with a dildo unicorn, I will pay him like $100.
Well,
There's a photo somewhere. He said all he needs is a photo. There's a photo somewhere. Exactly.
see?
Just
As soon
go
as
to
you
the
take the shirt
no.
off, the show gets
just go
real.
back. Go back. What is it? 1 year ago, and go to the Halloween Humpday episode. There's a picture of me with a dildo on my head,
Yes.
so you don't
Yeah.
even have to design the cock.
Yeah. I agree.
The most pervasive Easter egg to anything revolving around the noob tube. Dildos.
Yes. They show up everywhere.
They're like Easter eggs. You catch them in the background, bouncing off heads,
Exactly.
And for some
And they're like
reason,
Easter eggs.
Withrow,
Everybody wants more than one.
and for some reason, Withrow always tends to be there.
You know? Don't
I would say it's like I have a thing with dicks, but that would
That's
be
just-
totally misconstrued.
It would because there's only one.
Yeah. Only one
I
that
didn't
counts.
know it, though. You'd think I had a box full of them.
Well,
I mean, who would have
you
thought
had a box
you'd
of
get such
one at
pleasure
least.
from the other side of the spectrum?
Is that autistic or just weird? What spectrum are we talking here?
Oh, the schlingy, the schlingy dingalingy.
Ah.
It's like I was watching one of these shows, right? That Savannah, my girlfriend's 8-year-old daughter. It was called So Satisfying. They're sitting there
That got
squeezing
real
the slime.
dangerous real
Oh
quick.
no! I'm gonna stop the strike on the channel right here. You do not put those two things
Yeah,
in the
right
same
here.
conversation, bro. No.
They were
This isn't-
squeezing
hey.
slime on TV on the channel that she was watching. Right? They're squeezing slime, and you can hear the noises and everything. It's squeezing, it's farting. It's like, and I immediately started thinking about that schlingy ding-along. And Josh is whipping it around in slow-mo and going.
Hey, Eric, I know last time I muted you, you kind of got pissed, but it's coming, bro.
It's already after sundown now. It's all things go now.
All bets are off at this point. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, we've lost about half our viewership.
Oh, jeez. Well, you
Wonder if this
gotta
is
watch
bad.
some of these things that these kids are watching nowadays, and you look at the views, and you're like, really? I think I'm gonna quit the drones. I'm gonna go buy a whole truckload of fucking slime, and I'm just gonna start squeezing it on camera, and I'll be getting millions of views.
Dude, you're still talking about squeezing slime with kids.
Stop. It's amazing.
Too late. I thought we were at a baseball game. I can hear YouTube, across the country going, "Stay right."
Their algorithm's all screwed up. It's gonna go. It's gonna fly.
Oh, hey Josh, I did message you. I have a bunch of 4S batteries in my freezer. If you need more of them, I got them. Don't worry about it for giveaway or whatever the hell you want them for.
Don't you fly those gigantic bricks?
But they're for us.
Yeah, they're 4S.
Yeah, we're looking for 1,300.
I think they're all 1,000 or no, I think they're 1,200s. I have to look, but if I got up, you'd see my dick. If I had my pants on. Laura's like, go look. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
I uploaded most of my 4S's to Eric from RC Crazy, man. I said, look, just pay for the shipping. You can have them. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. Just take them because I'm not going to use them anymore. I'm on the 6S train. Hype train.
The train is real.
It is.
The train is real.
But.
Which is funny. Because everybody made fun of me when I
It's because of the size of that pack, Chuck. I will give you that. A lot of it is because of the size of that pack.
He's talking about the size of my package again.
Oh,
Eric.
Right. That was you. That was him. We get striked at this point.
That guy.
That guy. Right there.
So how you been doing, Chuck, by the way? I haven't talked to you in a while. Because I've been
doing fantastic, bro. My life don't change.
Very good.
Consistency
My life
is a
don't
thing.
change.
It does not change. COVID done nothing to me. As a matter of fact, I've made more money this year than I ever have in my life. So
that's good. I mean, a lot of people were saying that, especially ones on unemployment.
Double A.
The funny part is my wife's sister, when she got furloughed, she was making more than she was when she was working. She's like, why the fuck am I going to, why would I want to go back? I'm like, I can't tell you.
I was just going to address him for that. Yeah, dude, you put your batteries at storage charge and you don't plan on using them. You throw them in the freezer, man, they kind of go dormant. So they don't age.
Yeah. You got to remember, it's a chemical reaction inside of the battery. So chemical reactions are severely slowed by low temperatures. So
yeah, and that chemical reaction is the aging.
You mean put them in a cryostasis?
You just got to make sure you bring them to room.
If you put them in liquid nitrogen, they would last longer. But
yeah, you just got to bring them to room temperature before you charge them again. That's
exactly.
I feel you.
And preferably not in a very humid environment either.
Yeah, that's actually an old RC car guy trick. Mm-hmm. That's been around forever.
Yep. Yeah, I did it with airplanes a long time ago. Long time ago.
Oh, they want to know why Eric's wearing a sweater.
Oh, that's because I let it go, man. I let it go. I let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow.
I don't have too much chest hair and stuff, but I mean, down south, man, it's like a fucking woolly mammoth. It's impressive. I'm out of shape with hedge trimmers. It's just bad. Oh, and there goes Chuck. We lost him.
Party time.
Chuck's like, nah, I'm out. Gotta go. No. He ejected quicker than my first prom date.
He knew as soon as I said it. He was like, "Oh God, show's going downhill."
Either that, or he went to go take his shirt off, and he wanted to, show south, down south or something. I don't know.
I was like, it's sundown, and Joe Ford's hopping in. You know what time it is.
Yeah. Dude, Eric, what's with the beard, man? I was like,
what do you think?
Eric's got a beard.
Yeah, what do you think, man?
I think it crawled up Eric's face.
I can't breathe.
This is the first time I've ever grown it out. I said, you know what? I'm just growing me a beard. Screw it, man. My job will let me. My girl likes me with it. I said, let's go.
I'm fucking crying.
What? Sure.
We lost you.
Sure.
I thought we killed.
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
My beard gets much longer than this. I'm like going nuts. I'm scratching like I got fleas, so I can't do it.
I'm over the itchy stage now. Now it's the popping up around my ears that's irritating.
He should start a beard oil line or something, because Chuck is like the beard man.
Yeah, I gotta get some stuff.
This shit, not using this shit is why your shit itches when you grow it out.
No, it itches because my hair curls as it gets longer, and then it goes right back into my fucking skin.
Well, I can't help that you're so Jewy.
Jewy.
Chewy. He's like Chewbacca.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Hey, we went pedo. I thought we'd go racist, too.
Jesus
Look out, feminism. Here we come.
That's right. Eric stepped up into the pink league, my friend. Eric's flying the 5-inch, and he's ripping it up. Yeah.
He is the best man in this building with 5 inches. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah.
Nobody had nothing to say.
He owned it. Hey, I got it, man. You own it. Go with it.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just in here, James Morgan. This is all these two.
That's all these.
How the hell did I get up there? What Chuck, what are you doing to me?
Like a bad Brady bunch or some shit.
The Brady Bunch.
This is what Chuck would be like in a corporate Zoom meeting.
I see your stripes and rings.
What you don't know, Joseph, is I've fucking done it.
Oh, no. So,
Yes.
Of course, I've been stuck in corporate land for way too long. So my biggest thing is to put Pornhub back scenes, like the casting couch in the background, and not tell anybody, and just sit there and in the meeting, people are like, "What the?"
It's spiraling out of control now.
Okay, all right.
I was gonna sit here and pick my nose.
Hey man,
That's
if you get guys got any of these small little whoops, do yourselves a favor. First of all, pull your girlfriend's hair out of the motors. Second of all, pull your girlfriend's hair out of the motors and get you some of them zings. Man, this thing flies.
That's what
amazing with these zings. These little things.
Eric, my computer blitzed when you said first thing you do is, and he said pull your girl's hair, and then it went and I lost the audio. I'm like, first thing you do, give her a good yank, then go fly your drone.
Dude, that's what I heard too. I was like, where are we going?
Oh man. No, I had her hair stuck in the motor, so I was getting ready to say first, make sure you get these motors. But I saw that hair, and I'm like, oh well, make sure you pull your girlfriend's hair out of the motor first.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing flies like it's insane, dude. I can fly from my basement, Josh, all the way to the 5th floor. Video is completely fine, and just have a freaking ball. Insane.
Hey, Eric, raise your head up in the picture to where you just can't see your hat.
Huh?
Turn around.
What are you trying to see? My Adam's apple? This little 1-inch? I got it, man. 1 inch from the Adam's apple.
Growing out of your head.
I got it. 1 inch of the Adam's apple.
Chuck wants to look like he's growing out of your head.
I just
Oh,
was
wait.
I was fulfilling a request from somebody in chat. So
How about like this?
Wait, no. You should put Chuck underneath Eric and have Eric look like he's licking the bottom of the screen while Chuck's head's at the top. That's it right there.
Oh my god.
I'm getting away from Eric.
Yeah. Time to separate those two. Go
Hey,
away.
Chuck,
The devolution is excellent.
pound it, man. Pound it, dude.
Pound it?
Chuck.
What?
Pound it, Chuck. Pound it.
Chuck,
Pound it. Pound it. Pound it. Like you whoosh.
I'm dyslexic. This works for me either way.
That's the one thing StreamYard can't seem to get right.
Yeah, I don't get this shit. I'm like,
Mystery
No.
D really wants someone to be Chuck's bottom half.
Oh.
So Joe, if we can get you to hang upside down so that your torso is growing out of my torso.
There you go.
Wait, I gotta put some pants on. All right, cool. All right.
Joe's wiener incoming. Look out. Oh.
Jiggle.
Yes.
Jiggle. Wait, there we go.
Joe, back up. Back up.
I can't.
Back
Come
up.
on.
Joe, hold your arms up.
Wait.
Joe, hold your arms up. Hold your arms up, Joe.
Go to your left.
Keep your arms up.
Here. Okay, almost. Now dance.
Turn to your Oh no.
Almost did. I was like, no, not doing it.
The most FPV stream on the whole internet.
That's
Damn
great
right.
there, man. Imagine the fun. Imagine the things we're teaching these kids nowadays. Man, we should be getting awards.
I agree.
We're gonna
If
get
this shit
indoors.
was when I was a kid, imagine how I would be.
Right.
In jail. I know you.
I don't think it'd be much different.
Right?
You're probably right.
Well, did you hear about the all the stuff that's been going on? Like the kid that apparently went in to go take. It was working. Yeah, I agree. The kid who apparently took their laptop in the bathroom to go take a shit, didn't think anything of it.
Ray wants to come. Ray wants to come on, and he wants to show his chest hair.
Ray has like the greatest chest
If he has
hair
something
ever.
shaved into it, I'm game. If
He doesn't,
if
but
he's
he
got
doesn't
like
need it.
MD95's logo shaved into it,
He's got a quad in there.
yeah.
That's the comment of the night.
Nice.
Hey, all I know, guys, is we went from 12 viewers to 7.
Well,
My job is done.
We have 7. We still have 7, and it's 18 minutes after 10.
4 of those
Something's
people
working.
are us.
Something's working.
I'm not watching it on YouTube. What are you talking about?
I'm
Neither
not
am I.
watching it. I'm not watching it.
I wouldn't watch this shit. Are you crazy?
Hey,
How do you think you got here?
you guys still here?
Yeah, right.
Hey, don't go nowhere. We saved the best part for last.
Eric with his fucking selfie lighting.
Yeah, and Eric's also got toys. So shh. Toys and candy.
I got ice cream too. Why you want to come inside? Because of ice cream.
Yeah,
All I'm gonna
CPS
say-
is so.
all I'm
coming
gonna
to
say
your
is that all I'm gonna say is a new sex toy might appear in Josh's workbench sometime in early October.
I'm surprised Josh didn't plan it when he was here this weekend on my bench. I know he wanted to, but he couldn't part with it.
I've now got two
I have to
3D
tell you,
printers. So
If
part
I
of me is
was
thinking about
going
making
to
this
enter
into a joint.
household with a dildo, I would never be allowed back.
You
I've
took
now
it
got
out
two
to protect,
3D
and to protect that and serve.
So
When
I
you
think
accepted
actually me and Chris are going to have to print Josh a dildo competition.
Makes sense.
What is he doing?
He's ready.
Whatever
for bed,
happened to the footy, Josh? The footy.
I still have it.
You never posted it. You never posted it. You worried about the strike?
No.
Which footy?
So we have some footy of a drone flying with a
time.
dildo hanging off the front of it.
The best footy of all time.
Oh yeah, that. I forgot about that.
I know.
Never been
I remember that.
posted.
I was there for that. For a reason.
We'll start the bidding at 35. Do we got 35, 40.
What is it?
Can you imagine if we did like drone auctions and just started auctioning off all the stuff that we didn't need? That'd be freaking awesome, man.
You realize that would be people trying to peddle their garbage.
That's true.
Pretty much.
We should still try it, though.
That's funny. That's a Blue Falcon frame. You know what I found out a Blue Falcon is in what is it? I think it's either the Army or the Navy.
Webcam. I'm listening.
It's basically a person who snitches their fellow soldiers out.
Oh, that's an interesting
Not good.
nugget.
Not a title you want.
I'm sure that's not where good old Blue Falcon got that from, but apparently that is a thing.
Now, didn't he get that from his Camaro? Wasn't that his nickname for his Camaro?
Hold on. I volunteer.
Drone. Yeah, but nobody wants him back after that, Chuck. Dill drone. I think we should make a 4-arm dildo drone. And whoever can make it the floppiest so it does this wins.
We might need a giant one for the BFQ.
Don't know where you can
Can
get
you
one of those.
imagine a 6-foot dick flying through the air?
Yeah, but we have to hook some kind of like little water bottle to it with some tubing and have it like squirt out like with a squirt gun.
And it has to have speakers on it and be doing the theme from what was the war movie where they're flying through the helicopters, dun, 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 like full blast.
Yes. Can you imagine? Like you're just sitting in the park having a great day with your family. Next thing you know, bzz, and it comes and you're like, "What the hell?"
It's a
Just squirt some
giant.
Oh my god, dude! Epic.
This is from Ray, everybody.
Right.
Ray. There we go. See, what's wrong with showing it live, man? I thought he was going to show it live.
Look, you can't tell the difference between his chin and his chest.
How does he know where to stop
It kind of looks
shaving?
like he's got like an upside down, like an eagle or a hawk right there. Look at that. Look at that.
He doesn't know where to stop shaving.
Upside down hawk. I can see it. I wish I had that. I don't have the hawk.
All right.
I need
Ray's chest.
Where's my lock rotation?
Josh doesn't even know what's going on anymore.
There we go.
Hey,
all right.
Is the microphone working pretty good, guys? I guess not good
enough. That's what I was talking about.
There you go. The possibilities.
I forgot that I actually have this on a rotating like pivot arm stand for my trainer. So
just put your arms up and give me jazz hands, bitch.
I'm gonna come into every video. Yes.
You ever
just because I can?
You ever wondered what your significant other would think when she comes downstairs and sees you in front of the camera with your shirt off?
Nope.
My wife doesn't ask questions anymore. She knows better.
Mine would not be surprised at all. She'd be surprised if there was no fuckery going on.
Actually, she'd probably hear my voice first and go, "Oh, it's Joe. It's his fault."
There's always fuckery.
Night Train said it looks like a Boy Scout symbol.
Which one's gay? Who's getting fucked? This next question is Boy Scouts.
It's the Boy Scout symbol.
Boy Scout symbol. What?
And Ray's
All right,
hair.
no, because this is going to pedo territory again.
See? And,
God, Eric, why do you keep doing that?
And Ray's. He said, bye.
I blame.
God.
I blame Eric. There we go.
Okay.
I'm starting to like this mount more and more.
That's pretty cool, man. I can't do that, so that
Well, I got this articulated mount. Well, hold on. Yeah, that's not right. Let's go ahead and fix that. All right, I got this mount for my for riding. So it like basically a stand and it has a pivoted arm, and I can attach my Surface Pro and hang it out in front of my bike while I train. So actually, because you can see my training rig is sitting right there, but so when I'm in meetings and I get bored, I just freaking ride my bike. So yeah, I'm weird.
So the whole time you're in a meeting, it looks like you're doing this?
Oh, no, and if they piss me off, I turn my mic on and just breathe heavy. It's awesome. It's like
I've actually been breaking out my bike here recently, man. It feels good to get back on the old saddle again.
I haven't been outside. Honestly, I've been avoiding all those germ-ridden fuckers.
Josh,
why are we looking at Josh?
Josh, you look tired.
Yeah, he really does.
You need to get some sleep, man.
I'm getting there.
You look like you're exhausted.
Yeah, go spank one out and go take a nap.
That sounds like a perfect Friday evening.
I think Josh was expecting this shit to end like a half hour ago.
Oh, that's okay. If I was ready to go, I'd go. But in the last few weeks, I definitely have made it a schedule thing that I've been going to bed earlier, but I've also been getting up earlier. So getting up with the kids, doing the school thing.
What are you, old?
Early to bed, early to rise.
Joseph, you realize I've got one in college and one older than that, right? Remember
I'm
that.
older than all of you, so shut up.
Baby was, palm sized to you at one point.
Yeah, I know. I remember. Fuck, but thanks for that reminder.
So we're both old, motherfucker.
So, Joe, do you have, or Josh, actually Josh too, do you guys have any nominations you can think of for this spectacular smack yo mama giveaway, FPV, everything you need to get started?
Hell, the only people that I know are like you guys.
I got to get permission from. It's a coworker of mine's daughter, who like when I had my drones at work, she was very very interested, and she was really, and she's in high school, so she's pretty cool. She's very smart, and she was really interested, but with college, one already going to college, and the other one the dad just doesn't have money for it, and I told him one day like, hey, look, and she also has type 1 diabetes, so she can't do her activities that she did before because of COVID. So, or is it type 2, whichever one you're born with. Anyway, so she was interested in flying, and I was like, hey, look, I will meet you wherever you want to go. I'll bring a drone. I'll bring goggles. You can fly. And she was like, hell yeah. And unfortunately with the COVID stuff, her parents obviously don't want to let her out. So I was trying to find a way to either get her a drone, sanitize one, and just send it to her or whatever. But, if her dad's cool with it, because she is underage, obviously, get her dad's approval, and I'll put her in a heartbeat because she's interested in it. She's smart, and if it gets her more interested in engineering and stuff like that before she goes to college, I am all for it.
Well, if she wins, since her dad can't afford it, you're going to have to keep her going.
Oh yeah, that won't be a problem. Her dad used to be my boss when I first got to Purdue. It was a long time ago. So. Yeah. Me and him are really good friends. Every time I want to rip my boss's head off, I call him, and he vents and advises me as what I should and shouldn't do. So he's a good guy, really, really good guy. So
how many entries we got now, Chuck? 5.
There's 5.
Wow. That's a lot more than I was thinking we were going to get right off the bat. Good job, guys out there, everybody. Wow, that's amazing.
Somebody blessed. Since there was only a handful, I looked through them, and some person nominated themselves, so I deleted the entry.
Okay,
we don't want you to do that, guys. Just because we want to keep it fair, and we want you guys to think.
What's a quid?
See, I mean, that right there—that's an example of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Showing some interest that doesn't have the ability to get in, who is, probably pretty likely to do something with it. Like it would be a real waste for somebody who's already in, regardless of whether this is better gear than what they have or not. They're already in it. This is not for them. This is not the Greed Fest 2020. This is the Giving Fest.
Absolutely. One thing with somebody who looking over your shoulder when you're out there and like, oh man, what's that? How do I get into that? They don't know how to get started. They have no clue, but they want in. I mean, they see it and they're sold. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. Yep.
Okay.
My thing is also you typically, and that's the one thing I do love that I've always loved about the Noob Crew is that typically it's when you show someone and you're like, here, learn, check this out. They're into it. You know what I mean? But it's whenever, and I've seen this on a couple guys I've walked up on where they're flying and they're like, oh yeah, no, I know what I'm doing. Oh, this isn't for amateurs. They don't know shit about me. They don't know that I fly. I just want to be like, hey, cool. What are you doing? And, act like any other person and they just trying to blow you off. Yeah, I'm not into that. I have no interest. And I take the same mentality when it comes to cycling and everything else. If you want to get into it, I will help you get into it as best as I can. So.
Well, you guys know as well as anybody else, when you first get in this hobby, it's the toughest as far as monetary reasons. When you first get in, I mean, you got to come up with a lot of money up front to get decent gear and get everything you need right off the bat. I mean, it's a lot to swallow. It's a lot to swallow to tell somebody you're going to need goggles, transmitter, drone, extra parts, batteries, charger. I mean, you keep going on, and you're like, ching, 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 ching.
Brian, you
to me,
see
honestly,
the look you're getting, right?
Maybe my old pal. I don't know who that is, so I can't add to the look. I'm just going off what Chuck did because I have no idea who that is.
I don't know anybody off the top of my head, but if I run across anybody, I will be making nominations.
The only person
here's the way I look at it.
Oh, go ahead, Joe.
The way I look at it, honestly, the skills and support from for getting it, to me, is actually far more valuable than the actual parts. In some cases, people can afford the parts, but to me, because what the hell are you doing? Anyway, to me, the biggest problem is the knowledge base. How long it takes you to get ramped up to speed, to learn how to solder, to get all that stuff. Chuck's just lost his mind. That's all it is. He's click happy.
I'm tired.
Tonight, Chuck is the head bean flicker. Wait.
I'm really good at flicking bean. There's a method called the Jersey clutch. I can't go into details, but man.
Is it kind of like the fish hook? Wait, no, that's when cops drag you out of your car like this. Sorry, wrong thing.
Yeah. But you can do that and the Jersey clutch at the same time.
Okay, all right. Eric's got a manual. Actually, I think Eric's writing a book, so we should have him illustrate it.
What am I illustrating?
Don't worry about it. You'll find out later.
Chuck's like, Eric's like, I didn't volunteer for this.
Hey, well, Joe, you know how heavy he sleeps, right? You know it firsthand.
Yes, I do.
So
yeah. Well, if you think about it, guys, that's why the ready to fly kits are so popular, because it's a way people can get in and they get everything they need off the bat, even though it's not the best gear.
No, they don't. They do not get everything they need to fly. That's bullshit.
This is
I'm talking like your Tiny Hawk, Tiny Hawk kits that come with the charger, the battery, the goggles, like the ready to fly kits that have everything. That's what I'm talking about.
There's only a few, and none of them hit this quality of product.
Oh no, hell no, no. This is like the boom shlaka smack your mama biggest ready to fly 5-inch giveaway that comes with absolutely everything out of the box, like everything.
Here's the thing, Eric. They're only as good until you crash them the first time. RTFs, what?
That's why they get the added support. They've got the added support of the Noob Crew. They can reach out to us via email or messenger if they need help fixing something, or they need to know what part to reorder. You know,
I'm so confused right now.
I'm missing context. I'm scrolling up.
Oh, it's going right down the toilet now. It's now where it's going is it's being incinerated at the wastewater plant. This is where the show's going now. It's in the incinerator. It's done. It's cooking.
We've gone beyond dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire. Dumpster fire.
Are you chewing?
Okay, I have no idea where that even came from. Like, I'm looking through the chat for context. And I
think it was between Josh's legs.
And then out of nowhere, here's Night Train.
Look at I don't know where that came from either. I don't even understand how it went there. I don't know how it went there, but we need to get back in the plant here. And
hey, just think, guys, check out that Grand Canyon he's got going in between his eyes there. Imagine that like 10 years from now.
Oh man, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm trying to talk about
this is for
man.
the
I'm trying to steer the ship, but I got waves coming all over.
Context. Okay, we have context. We forget how delayed it is, guys.
Yeah.
We had already moved on. Yeah, we forget about the delay sometimes. So, all right, we got you next year.
Even when you had the wizard ray to fly it, right? Like, yeah, it came with, you could get it paired with some box goggles, but everything was kind of lower quality. I mean, this is giving you everything at mid-tier, actually almost probably upper tier quality. I would say. I mean, TBS Source 1 is good, great frame. You know,
I give Eric credit for trying to just charge through just charge right through it. I give Eric credit for charging right through. Like, I don't care what the hell is Chuck doing? That's going to end in a hospital visit.
Chuck, I'll put you in the corner.
That's pretty much where this show is at right now. I mean, that just tops it up. Now he's in with everyone else.
If he lights all three, light all three.
If you catch your beard on fire, I'm done. I'm going upstairs.
No, I'm not lighting all three.
I'm going to watch and see how this shit turns out.
With that much beard oil, that bitch is going up like the Exxon Valdez.
all that stuff he puts in it, all that beard balm.
Do you guys realize if that happened and he had no beard, his eyebrows would also burn off and he would look like One Punch Man? Or a cancer
I think
victim.
he'd look more like Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
Mr. Clean has no eyebrows, right?
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't look like him.
That's what he mops the floor with.
He's the guy off of Howard Stern. I was talking about it in chat that day. What's his name? The actor in Howard Stern. All right, Howard Stern.
Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about, Eric.
Yes, you do, Chuck. Don't try to hide it. You know who I'm talking about. He was on Howard Stern, the movie. Yes, it's him.
Did not watch that.
That was like 1991 or some shit.
Come on, guys. Totally me.
The only thing I saw on Howard Stern was when that chick sat on that Symbian. That was the only thing I saw, and I was done with that show. I was like,
I remember that. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I will replay that video all day long, but everything else didn't care.
I can't remember it. I'm getting ready to pop it up on the computer. You're not getting away with this, Chuck. I'm gonna reveal it.
And we're gonna wrap up for tonight, guys. It's getting kind of late.
No!
You forget who's in control, fucker.
Chuck's like, and no.
I don't know
I wish you guys could
see it, but we can see him trying to figure out what the
Oh, poor Eric.
Oh, look. He's like, God damn it. He must be in as a guest. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. God, that's gold. Oh, by the way, Jeffrey says hi.
Okay. There it is.
Nice. Where is he? Andy! Is he still playing it? Yeah, all right, cool. Good job, Eric. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just work here. Hey, how do you get the chat on the other side? Huh.
Rude.
He's so mean.
Be the last time he logs into StreamYard as a guest. All right, it's just me. Nobody came for this.
I did. I love you, Josh.
And you're still muted, Chuck. You're welcome.
Oh, here they go.
Oh,
All right, guys. Well, y'all have fun. I got to get up in the morning and deal with stupid people.
Yeah, we're ending this.
Yeah,
We're ending that.
it needs to be
I
ended
wonder how long
with a
that
guillotine.
was.
Like most marriages,